So I got to thinking, first of all, what would the shepherds have sounded like on their way home after being at the manger? And that came out like a barbershop quartet, and it's called Bethlehem Business. And then I thought, what would Cleopas and that other person have sounded like if you'd asked them to tell what happened on that first Easter Sunday afternoon and evening? And this is what came out. And it's a duet. I'm insisting that it has to be performed properly with two people. And unfortunately, I don't have my alto just here. But you, when you take the music home with you, you are going to find singers in your church that could sing this. It's not difficult. The alto part's a little harder than the man's part. He's got the tune most of the way. And the piano part is not difficult. But I will tell you this. The computer can generate the notes. So I've got an MP3 file of the whole thing, which I'm going to play you now. I'm going to play the one where the alto part is emphasised, but it's just oohs and ahs on the computer, obviously, and so you won't get the right impression. And I will sometimes have to stand here and pretend to be the alto, but you understand, that'll spoil it a little bit. But it's here, and you can take copies home. There are 25 here, and my hope is you will get something that is exuberant for Easter Sunday evening or another Sunday. And as you'll hear from the content, it'll suit Isaiah 53 as well, if you're preaching on that sometime soon. Now, we can do nothing without the grace of God, so let's see if this is actually going to work. Here we go. A little bit of piano intro. We're walking slow, our spirits low. A stranger sees our eyes with tears are filled. He doesn't know. We have to show the awful story of how Jesus has been killed. But as we walk and hear him talk, he puts a different slant on all our fears. He comes inside the night to bide. He breaks the bread and suddenly he disappears. Did you see? Did you see? Could it be? It was he. It was Jesus himself all along. When he spoke on the road, something woke like a cord had been broken. We'd seen it all wrong. In the law and the prophets, God promised a king and an innocent servant who suffers for sin. They were one and the same. He would carry the blame of others so they could be free. He'd have gone further on, but the daylight was done, so we asked him to stay and he stopped. Then we sat down to sup, and he took the bread up and broke it. The penny just dropped. He vanished from sight, gave us both quite a turn. The whole time he talked, we had felt our hearts burn as he opened our minds and the scriptures to learn. The king and the servant are one. Got to go, tell the rest, soon be dark, but speed's best. Good, the Passover moon is still bright. Found the others who said he's been raised from the dead. He is risen, the women were right. Then Jesus was there, said the scriptures advise, Messiah will suffer, the third day will rise. Tell nations forgiveness to all he supplies who turn and believe in his name. He's been raised from the dead, and the breaking of bread was the trigger that opened our